They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Off the play fake. Wiggles free. Makes the catch.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spray a guy free. The pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Hunt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Quickly complete. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the game with everything on the line.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense changing the play. The play-action fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Hauls it in the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Complete downfield. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And this is a situation as a defense. The game's on the line. You got to know the situation. A completion over the middle of the field to the 10-yard line, I tackle him, I get him on the ground, the ball game's over. Ball thrown in the end zone, swat that ball to the ground, ball game over. You got to know those situations in football.
They'll throw on third and short. Last chance, and he's got it! He's got it for the touchdown! And they can send it to overtime with the kick. Or do they dare try to win it here?
And listen to the crowd. They're going absolutely nuts. If they get the extra point, they tie this thing. In all likelihood, it's going to overtime, and they've got the home field crowd behind them. What a huge advantage in this moment.
And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the fourth. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. Finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, the alternating 2-point plays back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They just keep firing. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know They're going to try that play again.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, all right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Fires to the middle. Rolls it in. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. He'll set up to throw. Looking to buy time. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. They're working that left side. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. In front of them, they have to answer that score with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Russell. Using the quick game.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a man on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush. He is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top, right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
After that incompletion, because you're down in the red zone setting up 4th and long, you'd imagine they've jogged the field goal unit out here, but we've seen offenses stay aggressive. They believe in their playmakers, and they want to score touchdowns. You might see this.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. It's really the most common type of upset upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.